Hi all, and welcome to Night Rips. So today we're going to jump back to 1992, and I've got a few packs of Donruss. Two from their base series, which if you've seen other videos of mine, you know previously they were wax packs, but in 92 they moved to these foil packs. So I have a Series 1, Series 2 pack from that set. And I also have a pack of their premiere edition of Triple Play. And this was this was more tailored to juvenile markets, you know, like the 5 to 12 years old. I've never opened a pack of these, so I'm curious to see what they thought they could do to entice, you know, kids back into the hobby. So let's go ahead and get ripping. So by this point, as you know, Donruss was among multiple people, and everybody was producing this wax, and everybody was trying to come up with ways to entice more people. I've seen this with other groups. Everyone tried to create these little clubs to entice people to kind of be loyal to the brand, and Donruss was like that too. You know, for $5, you could send this in, and you get a membership kit, have free cards, chances for contests, merchandise, you name it. Didn't last for very long, but honestly, not many of the businesses last very long. You know, everybody was trying to do whatever they could do to entice people to buy their cards because there was so much out there. And especially whenever, like this set here, the 1992 Donruss, was almost 800 cards. So, you know, you wanted them to buy as many packs as possible to complete the full set. It was hard to complete full sets back then. You know, different than the days today where like a set of the Stadium Clubs is 300 cards. Or if you top Series 1's 330, top Series 2 330, you buy the jumbo pack, you can complete your set. So, much like previous, you know, Donruss, Leaf, Fleer, they had to do other things since they couldn't sell cards with gum in them. By this point, nobody was selling cards with gum in them. It made no sense. But the way they could get around it was for Donruss, they put in puzzle pieces, and this year was no different. In this case, I'm trying to remember, it was a Rod Carew. Yeah, here it is. So if you collected the 63 pieces, which is 21 packs, if you remember, you could get this Rod Carew, which is neat. So it's all the Hall of Fame logo. So it looks like it's the top right corner. But let's see what cards we got. Again, these cards, you know, even in mint condition, these cards are not really worth anything. Just way overproduced. So we have Jack Morris as a pitcher. And then there's what a back looks like. And I'm not going to flip every back. I do it in some videos when I'm looking for errors. These didn't have it, but at this point they were getting pretty good. Cuts was still, you know, a little bit off, so it'd be hard to PSA 10 something like this, especially if you look at the top. You know, that's between top and bottom. That's just not good. There's a Hall of Famer, Wade Boggs. There's Greg Gagne. Julio Machado. There's Chuck Finley. He's a great pitcher. I think he's 500 wins or 300 wins. I don't remember off the top of my head. Mel Hall. Kent Merkler. Tommy Green. Norm Charlton. Benito Santiago. Tim Wallach. There's a rated rookie, Mark Wohlers, and as a Braves fan, I don't remember that name, so obviously he didn't do too well. It's kind of sad. And it's what's funny, you bank on the rookies and then they don't turn out to be as good as you want them to be. So Eric Yelding, There's Tom Hankey. Oh, this is nice. And a Diamond Kings David Justice. As y'all know, I do collect a lot of the Braves, and this is another nice one. Not a Hall of Famer, but he's a Braves Hall of Famer, so very nice. And I'll put this in with my other David Justice art. All right, so Series 2. Again, this is the late series. Let's see what we could get with this one. So it looks like you could get 5,000 personally autographed Cal Ripken signature cards, 7,500 Rickey Henderson portrait cards in the Legend series. Elite series features 10 of today's top baseball superstars, 10,000 cards each. And if you think about it, just if you imagine these numbers, you can imagine how big these, because these were not easy to come by. You can imagine how many prints these cards, and you can see why cards of this era just simply was just not worth it. Great for the nostalgia. If you can get your hands on these, it definitely makes for a fun rip. These are also really good to go if you can get your hands on and you want to get kids involved, birthday parties or whatnot. Get them liking baseball cards, because the problem is today with all of the people that are flipping the hanger packs or whatnot, it's hard to get kids in them. But you can do this relatively cheap. I think I can find like some of the Donruss 8 or 91s for like $1 or $2 a pack. So if you've got kids, I would highly suggest just buy them some cards and let them rip it, because you'll like it. So one thing I'm noticing, and as I was talking, there's no puzzle piece in here, and I thought there was. Oh, so only Series 1 had the puzzle pieces. Series 2, I just noticed, does not have puzzle pieces. So you had to buy Series 1 in order to get the Rod Carew puzzle. Very interesting. We're learning this together. So here we go. We've got Wade Taylor, Carlos Martinez, Tom Candiotti, Del Svem, Joe Green, Rex Hudler. Oh, here's a Hall of Famer, Ozzie Smith. Ozzie Smith is a Cardinal. There's our legendary checklist. Did the checklist have anything back? No, it's just a spreadsheet. Adiohar Cedeno, Rance Mulkins, or Molinix. Totally butchered that one, sorry. Pete Shorrock, Jerome Walton, Neil Heaton with that huge kick, Jim Deshays, and Jose Uribe. So nothing really stood out in that one, but still a fun one to open. And I still have my David Justice, so I'm happy with those 2 packs. But I'm real curious with this one. I have read some things about this one, that there was special, there's a scratch off in here. That's that triple play game card. You could have actually gone to the All-Star game. There was cards that have the kid pictures of major league players. Definitely some interesting things. It didn't last very long. It was a big, it was not big compared to the, almost 800 from the base set. But, it's still 264 cards. So they were really trying to get kids involved in this. The little hot shots that mentioned here, that was, again, it's the kids' pictures of major league players. There was only, I think, 12 of those. not 12 different cards, not just 12 cards. Let's open this up. Let's see how they were trying to cater to the youth. First off, they definitely did not make this child-proof case to open. It's opened really easy. All right, so there's your triple play game, and you have a chance to win a trip to the 1993 All-Star Game. Great, and I'm not going to scratch that off right now because my luck, I'd win it, and it would just make me sad. Wow, a trip for 4 to the 93 Major League All-Star Game, valued $10,000. There was only one grand prize, and you had a 1 in 23,150,400, just to tell you how many packs there were. So that's nuts. All right, so we have Paul Monitor. Now, what it did was a little bit different. As we all know that, you got to have your stats. But the other thing that they did trying to cater to the kids was they actually would put these little, they either put little quotes or they put these little facts to try to, again, entice the kids to buy more cards. There's Mike Sakosia. Oh, we got an insert. Oh, and of course, what does he say? He says, stay in school, study hard, get a good education, and you'll be set for life. Thanks, Mike. Oh, this is neat. Danny Tartable, Gallery of the Stars. That's actually a really neat insert. Huh. And it's the same artist that was doing the Diamond Kings, so this is really neat. I'm going to put this aside because I'm going to look this one up. This is, I like this. That's a neat set. We have Matt Noakes. Is it a stat or is it a saying? Oh no, it's a joke. What two Yankees hit 3 home? Oh no, it's not a joke. It's a fact. What two Yankees hit 3 home runs in a World Series game? Answers Babe Ruth and Reggie Jackson. And yes, I can read backwards. Problem for being a teacher like I used to be. Jay Bell. That's interesting. Eddie Zosky. What Blue Jays was the winning pitcher in the last year's All-Star game? This would be in 1991. That would be Jimmy Key. This is cool. So this is one of the awesome action cards. So it looks like, yeah, he slid in and was called safe. Let's see what happened. A series of photos shows the Expos' Ivan Calderon sliding in home with Padres pitcher Mike Maddox applying the tag. Is he safe or out? If you look at the third photo, you can see the umpire calling Calderon safe. Yep. Of course, in the dust, you really can't tell if he made it or not, but yeah, he's definitely safe. But this is kind of neat, kind of showing the action of a play. Here's Travis Fryman. Oh, gotta look, see what he's. Oh, what number did Hall of Famer Ty Cobb wear when he played for Detroit? When he played there, they didn't wear numbers. Nice little fact. Todd Hundley. Trust in God, and He will help you do what is right. Stay in schools, say no to drugs, and give 100%. Thanks, Todd. We have a landscape, John Olrud. I don't know what he's doing. He's one of 2 Blue Jays who never played in the minor leagues. Can you name the other one? And that would be Dave Winfield. There's Barry Bonds. Did Barry say no to drugs? That'd be funny if he did. Barry was selected National League MVP in 1990, but finished second last year in the closest voting in history. And of course, Barry won multiple MVPs, and will probably not be elected to the Hall. There, it's Milt Cooler. Stole more bases last season than any Tiger rookie since 1909. That was 9 years before Tiger Stadium was built. Very neat. Doug Drabeck. No fact. Juan Gonzalez. Can you name the only two teams in the majors that never won a pennant or a division title? That's the Rangers and the Mariners. And this would be in 1992. So, and then there's Jose Oquendo, and he played all 9 positions in one season. But only 2 men played all 9 in one game, and they're Bert Campaneris in 1965 and Cesar Tovar in 1968. I did not know that. Very interesting. All right. Well, that was interesting. I can see where, at least these interest me. But I can see where they would start, kids could like this. I also think that these cards, even though I doubt they're probably worth anything, but one of the nice things about when you've got these cards that are kind of crooked like this, getting these graded is much, much easier than the ones that have to be like perfectly straight, like that. That's actually a good cut. All right. Well, tell me, what did you think? Do you think these would actually appeal to kids at all? Did you like the 92, what Donruss had done with the cards? It looked pretty similar to their previous cards, to be honest. Adding the photo in the middle, you can definitely tell they had upped their game quite a bit. And adding more of the... Oh, that's actually interesting. It even talks about their contracts. That's new. I hadn't seen that on any cards before. So I'll have to go look at more of that one. But yeah, let me know how you think. If you were a kid, would these appeal to you, or are you more the purist that likes the old way? Go ahead and put your comments in the comment section down below. And if you like and you like looking at opening up old packs of cards, because I've got plenty to open and share, go ahead, hit the bell, hit subscribe, and we will look forward to having you watch later. Bye now.